breed cat this is. Oh, he's just so sweet and precious. Oh, it's a Scottish fold. Yeah. He's here for his first bath. New client. NC in the title means new client. We don't have his stress levels yet because he's never been here before. But so far so good. I would say he's a magic, he might be a magic bubble cat, which means really good breeding. Born and bred for perfect temperament. That's what it seems like it is. Classic tabby. Oh, he's just gorgeous. You're gorgeous. He's like, thank you. And mommy thinks so. Alright, so what's a short hair doing in a cat grooming salon? Well, usually the number one reason is they're shedding. So we're going to start with a refurbish. It's a grooming tool from Australia that's hitting the grooming industry. It's replacing the Furminator because the Furminator was quite damaging to the guard hair of a cat's coat. And this seems to protect it. So it's fully endorsed by some of the top cat grooming instructors in the country. Right? That's how I learned about it when I went to Hershey Pet Expo. They have one for long hair and one for short hair. My God. Oh my God. Oh. Wow, the wow, the wow. It's like the never-ending shed bowl. He's like, what's that supposed to mean? Nothing. Apparently you can do that and it's supposed to come right out. That'll come in handy. So washing your short hair cat is really the best way to de-shed your cat. People always ask what's the best grooming tool. Well, the bath itself is a tool. In case you didn't know. Don't you know? So that's how I would keep my British same exact cat. He was a British with the classic tabby, right? And he would get his bath every, I don't know, 6 to 8 weeks. And that just kept his coat in check. Anyway, here at a cat grooming salon, I always tell the owners, when you wash a short hair cat, it promotes their coat to shed, right? The whole process helps to blow that coat out. And for the next 24 hours, your cat's coat will continue to shed, and then you'll see the full final results of your grooming 24 hours later, right? Don't expect it to be...
And pink waving, hand pink waving, hand pink waving.
Hi. How are you, Nurbaggy? Nurbaggy? Oh my God. You the never-ending furball? He's like, maybe. Have you ever had a bath? He's like, I think so. Most breeders will wash their little kittens before they go home to their new owner. When you get them from a good cattery, right? So chances are he's been bathed before. And it won't come as any surprise to him. But we will do a bath test first. Right? You ready? He's like, yeah. Let's do this. There we go. Right this way. His name is Peppers. Alright, Peppers. Here we go. We're going.
I smiling face with heart-shaped eyes blowing a kiss.
Alright. Here we go. Waka waka. Let's get you up there, up there, up there, up there. So we gotta give him a bath test. Uh-oh. Whoopsies. Forgot to get his warm washes ready. Give me a second. All right. All right, let's do a bath test real quick. Let's just see that we can wash his two front paws without him losing his mind, right? He's like, that's...
Thumbs up sign, thumbs up sign.
He's like, that's wet. Yeah, I know. It's wet.
That's your cat.
He's like, that's water. You're in a cat grooming salon, so this is a cat grooming client getting a bath. Alright, looks like he's passing his water test. Yay! Alright, now that we know he's passed that, I'm going to start with my favorite product, which is the degreaser by Pink Paw Pal. It just came in the mail. I'm going to make sure we hit all of those areas. There we go. Wham, 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 wham. I'm just going to do it for the whole coat. The whole top of this coat. Are you leaving? He's like, I'm trying. Where do you think you're going to go? He's like, it don't matter. Alright. Good boy. Work that through. Alright, we'll leave that to work while we do his paws, I guess. He's like, yeah. Sounds like a plane.
Cat, I love smiling cat face with open mouth, smiling cat face with open mouth, heavy black heart.
Yeah. We're doing the on the top of the tub method. I call it the pedestal technique. This may not be the best technique for him. He may have to go in the tub. Some cats do better in the tub than on top of it, right? Alright. We'll start with his legs. He's like, that's not. So we're starting with the warm wash for his degreasing.
Smiling cat in love, smiling face with heart-shaped eyes, smiling cat in love.
Yeah, he's a Scottish fold. He's doing his best to whack-a-doodle. That's what I call it. One cat just goes waka waka. Hi, Leafin. How are you? Alright, let's get some bubbles going. I'm just going to start with all of his extremities first. His legs,
The cat name.
his tails. This is Peppers. You don't like that, do you? Alright, let's take that off. Waka waka. Say hi to your peeps. He's like, there's people watching? Yeah. Invasion of privacy, people. Invasion of privacy, people. Don't you know I'm trying to bathe? Excuse me. Where's the curtain? Wow. Wow. How old are you? Peps. I don't know. I think he's a youngin'.
Cat is about to freak out.
He's a youngin'. Yeah, stick around and watch. Ye of little faith there, Panalinda. Ye of little faith. It's the first time this cat has been here, so give him a break. Okay? Waka 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 waka. Alright, let's get the water nice and warm.
Boy, his tail is going fast.
Alright, little one. You ready? Waka waka. Alright, let's start on his face, I guess. We'll start on his face first. Waka waka. So here's the normal MO when you go live with the cat groomer. The minute things don't go swimmingly or perfectly, here comes the pack of piranhas that swim in, right? They swim in and they try to eat you alive, right? But it's a temporary moment, right? It's a temporary moment because they never stick around to see what happens with the cat squirming, right? They only come in when things aren't going perfect, right? So you piranhas can go fuck off, right? Just saying. Just saying. Why don't you start your own live content page where you show us all how to, you know, groom every cat, right? Not just your own cat, but, you know, cats you've never met before, every type of breed, right? Every type of age, condition. Yeah, let's see how that works out for you, right? Waka waka. Happy Hoodie has come off his head. So obviously, he was very receptive to that Happy Hoodie to help keep him calm, right? A Happy Hoodie is a technique that you can use to help calm your cat. So as soon as we get his head done, we're going to put that Happy Hoodie back on. Already you can just tell how effective it was. So the minute we took it off, he got kind of wackadoodle, is what I call it. Waka waka waka. Waka waka waka. Waka waka waka. Waka waka. And under your chinny chin chin and your cute little cheeks. Does it get any cuter than a Scottish fold? No. Maybe a British. They're really the cutest cats ever. Cutest cats ever. Waka waka waka. He's like, what's happening now, people? Well, get your head done, put a Happy Hoodie back on, and then do the rest of you, okay? So, for a cat who's never been groomed before, he's doing pretty awesome. My British, I always never liked his bath, never took to water. So, for years, I would have to figure out how am I going to wash my British, right? It was never a happy event for him. And then eventually I discovered the use of GABA, right? And then after that, I discovered the use of the all-natural calming CBD oils that you can get on the market now. So that's what he ended up getting 1 hour before his bath. And then he would have a perfect bath, right? So I don't think this owner would know about that all-natural calming pre-treatment because most people don't. And the reason why they don't, even though it's been around for 6 years now, is because no veterinarian in the country will talk about it, right? There's a reason for that, which has nothing to do with the quality of the product, right? Or how effective it is, which seems to be the main problem because it's so effective as to why the vets aren't talking about it. Some are. If they are a holistic vet, they're probably talking about it. Let's get this back on. Let me get this back on. It does really, he seems to do much better when this is on, so let's do that. Good boy. Doesn't like the cone, so we're going to take the cone off. Alright, let's rinse out the degreaser. We use the pink Paw Pal. Good nutty. Here we go. Wow. Wow. Best way to clean a short hair cat, put this exfoliating glove on. Get some bubbles. Get more bubbles going. There we go. Here we go. Let the polishing begin. Good
Sure,
buddy.
if this necessary.
Good, buddy.
Use drops for God's sake.
So why did you subscribe? Just curious. Why did you subscribe to the channel? Just wondering. There we go. Good buddy.
Now face green smiling, face green smiling, face green smiling.
You want to go in the tub? You might be a better candidate for being in the tub than on top of it. There we go. And then hang over the side. Good buddy.
He's a very calm cat.
Waka 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 waka. Good boy. I know. He's like, what's happening now, people? It's his first bath ever, so see how he does. I recommend the all natural calming cat oil drops for any future baths. He's no different from my British short hair and how my British short hair felt about baths, right? Waka waka. Are we doing whack? Whack on crack? Are we doing whack on crack? Are we doing whack on crack? He's like, what's that supposed to mean? Well, you're just being a little wackadoodle, that's all. He's like, I can't help it. You're trying to drown me. He's like, what do you expect me to do? I'm not drowning you. What makes you think you were trying to get drowned? Wasn't that what you're doing? No. Nope. Not what we're doing here. Wow. Wow. Where's that plug? There. Alright, you ready to rinse off? He's like, yeah. There. Good boy. If there was such a thing as lap bathing, he would definitely probably be a candidate for that. There's lap grooming, lap drying. There should be lap bathing. Not sure how to incorporate that. Whack, 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 whack. Good boy. Good boy. You did it, buddy. All right.
Pouting face.
The piranhas are circling. They usually do. They're circling, waiting to come in for the attack. Because the cat's not having a perfect grooming. Because it doesn't matter that the cat's never been groomed before. That doesn't matter. Irrelevant. Come on, little piranhas, we're waiting for you. Why? Because you know what's going to happen. Oh, this is very luxurious. We're using the hypoallergenic pink paw pal shampoo. Absolutely glorious. It's one of the premium products for shampoos for cats. I'll show you the bottle. It's here somewhere. There it is. The hypoallergenic. It does have a scent. Some hypos are unscented and some have an actual scent to them. But this is very lightweight. It's not anything you need to worry about. It's not like any kind of heavy perfume or anything, right? Good laddie. Waka waka waka. Meow. Pink Paw Pal probably has an account here on YouTube. If you go to it, you'll be able to see for yourself who the owner of the product line is. She breeds and shows cats in Thailand. I think it's in Thailand. And she has one of the best product lines in the world. She created it herself, actually. Yeah. Based on her cat's grooming needs. And then she also has supplements, some grooming tools. Yeah, you did it. And the tail. And the tail. You did it. Alright, let's make sure that's nice and warm. Where are you, little piranhas? Come on. Because you know what's going to happen. Alright? We're going to get you. We're going to get you.
When would you be able to do this to my cat?
There you are. You got one. Got one. It's like fishing. It's like going fishing. Right, Banana? Isn't it funny how these piranhas they only focus on their world and how it applies to them and their cat? They have no understanding that there's another whole world out there. With other cat owners, with other cats and grooming needs for other cats, they don't have any understanding. Okay? Because it's about them. Yes, most piranhas are very narcissistic, right? And relates to how everything revolves around them. Kind of weird. I advise you to be very careful when you step out of the front door of your home and venture out into the world with that kind of mindset. Hey, and rinse, and rinse, and rinse. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy.
Why such a long bath?
Good buddy. Good buddy. Yeah, it's a process, right? We're not just getting the cat wet and putting some Dawn dishwashing soap on it. We're actually in a cat grooming salon, right? Using quality products, following the steps for a proper bath, because we're actually getting paid for that service, right? Which is different from whatever the hell you decide you want to do at home, right? You don't get paid to wash your own cat. Nobody cares how that cat's going to look afterwards, right? We also have the water spray at half of the power, because if I put it on full blast, this cat would probably lose his mind. So we're actually using actual techniques to try to keep the cat calm, right? Instead of going full blast, full power, cat's going insane, but at least we got it done quickly. Do you understand the mentality difference between what I'm doing right now versus what you're talking about? Do you understand the difference? Full blast, full power. Hey, but we got the bath done in 5 minutes. Yeah, but the cat was kicking and screaming the whole time. But we got the cat done in 5 minutes. Who cares what you were able to accomplish? Cat grooming is about what you were able to do for the cat. It's not about you, right? It's not about you, the groomer, and what you can and cannot do, and what you can accomplish. It's about what you can do for the cat. Do you understand the difference? Probably not. But Letty, you did it. You did it. What happens when you don't rinse everything out properly in a cat? What do you think happens? Hmm? What do you think happens? You need it. Good laddie. Good laddie. So we're at the end of the bath. He processed it. He realized it wasn't a threat.
Understand that the bath means nothing if they stress out the cat.
Exactly.
It enforces the negative feeling towards the bath.
Right. Exactly. Are we thinking clearly? Yes, exactly. Exactly. So that's called common sense cat grooming, right? So common sense cat grooming is not very common, right? It's not very common. So we're at the end of the bath. He processed it, right? Is he happy about it? No. Was my British Shorthair ever happy about his bath? No. Until I started using the calming cat oil drops. And then after that, he was so good with his baths, I would use him as a model and go live, right? So that's what I'll be recommending for this cat, for this cat's owner.
Kitten said less talking, more wiping, I got to go home.
Yeah, my hands haven't stopped moving. Oh, we got another one. It's just like fishing, right? Any more piranhas? Come on in. We got you. Waka waka. See, my hands haven't stopped working, have they? Nope, no they haven't. There we go. Waka waka. You did it. Now we got to figure out what drying option is going to be best for him, right? As much as my British hated his bath, he also hated his drying, right? Let's do this. Waka waka. Waka waka. Come on in, piranhas. The water's great. Come on in. Ooh. Waka waka. Gotcha.
Such a cute purrito. Baby, I'm so in love with you.
Pretty little baby. Da 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 da. Pretty little baby. Waka waka. I do have a link attached to this account. If you click it, it'll take you to our live streaming platform. But there's other things on there besides where we go live, right? Including a link to how to get a hold of the calming cat oil, right? The reason why you don't know about it, even though it's been available for 6 years, is because most vets don't talk about it, right? And there's a reason they don't talk about it, which has nothing to do with the quality of the product. And it's probably the quality of the product that has the veterinarian so concerned, right? Meaning it has the potential to replace a lot of the pharmaceuticals that they prescribe, is what the main problem is, right? So they zip it. They try to insinuate or imply that there's something wrong with the product. Oh no, it's just actually just the opposite. So now you have people in the veterinary industry gaslighting their own clients. It into thinking there's something wrong with the product. No, it's actually just the opposite. It's so good that they feel threatened by it, right? I know one client who got a hold of that bottle and started giving her cat a treatment of that oil morning and evening in her wet food. And after about 3 months, 3 of her cat's medical conditions disappeared. Right? But we're just talking about how to help a cat's stress levels for grooming, right? We're not talking about trying to replace pharmaceuticals for medical conditions. We're just talking about how to help your cat with their stress levels, right? And in this cat's case, which is no different from my British Shorthair, who never got used to his bath, even though he worked at a cat grooming salon, even though his mother was a cat groomer. You would think he would have gotten used to it. No, he hated it every time, right? Every time. Come on, little piranhas. Come on forward. We got you. We got some food for you. We got something for you. Waka waka. We're doing a set it and forget it, which is just to get this nice little comb through his coat, and then we'll put him in a soft, quiet dryer box, or he can sit and chillax for a little bit, right? But ideally, you probably want to blow this coat out, right? With something like a Shampooing dryer. But let's get him a little dry first before we start blowing his coat out. We have the soft air dryer box warmed up, right? It's all warmed up. We're going to turn it off. You always want to turn it off before you put the cat in there. You don't want to scare them, right? Good boy. Good boy. Oh, you're so precious. Alright, so that's Peppers, a little Scottish fold. Cute as a button. Let's get that on. Got someone at the door, so I'll be right back. I'm back. For anyone who's watching, if you know about YouTube and how to push a pause button during a live, please share, because I have yet to figure that out. So what I'm doing in the meantime is pushing the microphone and the recorder button to turn off the screen and turn off the sound, but there's supposed to be a pause button in there somewhere. I just don't know where it is, so sorry about that, because this is going to be posted once it's over, and if I knew where the pause button was, people wouldn't have to sit through or have to fast forward through me having to stop to, you know, go answer the door or something like that. So for anyone who knows, if you do know, please let me know. Please share. You would think I could just Google it and I'd get the answer. No. No, 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 no. Well, I haven't gotten the answer yet. I'm sure there's a way to do it. Just haven't figured it out yet. Hey, Mary. Alright, so he's in there with the soft air box. He is a candidate for the Calming Cat Oil Drops, CBD, because there's nothing happy about his grooming experience. A level 3 cat means, even though they're still at low stress, relatively low stress levels, a 3 cat means they're still miserable. We don't want cats to be miserable. We want them to have spa days. We want them to be okay with everything and be happy. So I had a British Shorthair. I don't have any ways of knowing what you just said because there is no translate button for YouTube. So my British Shorthair, same exact MO.
OMG.
There we go. Another piranha. Come on in. Any more? Come on in. Come on in, piranhas. We're going to get you. We're going to get you. As you surface, we're going to snatch you. Right? Because you don't belong here. Anyway, with my British Shorthair, it was just like Pepper. Right? Same MO. Didn't like the bath. Didn't like any of the drying. And
today,
my British would take it one step further. He would pout and brood and hold a grudge all day. It pretty much ruined the rest of his day, right? He passed last Christmas, or Christmas before last. But when he would get bathed, what I would do is give him that oil drop at his therapeutic dose 1 hour before his bath. He would then be so good with his bath that I would use him as a model. I would use him to go live or to make
a fridge.
No, it's not a fridge. Remember, folks, this account is not for children, so every comment that you hear is coming from a grown-ass adult. Shocking, isn't it? Okay, so my British would get these CBD drops 1 hour before at his therapeutic dose. So my British Shorthair was 12 pounds, so he would get 12 milligrams of the drops, right? So, anywho, and then we have 2 companies we recommend, Social and Happy Garden. They both sell the little bottles, right? So, anyway, we're about to fluff him out with something a little bit more powerful. We're just lifting the dryness level in his coat to maybe 60%. Yeah, which is why we just recommended a pre-treatment that we're going to be recommending to his owner. That's, yeah. We're both on the same page. The reason these lives exist is so that the owners can visually see for themselves where their cats are with their grooming. And we allow the owners to be the judge. Just because I spot or see something may not be what the owner sees, right? But it should be pretty crystal clear and obvious to everyone watching whether this cat needs any kind of special assistance. And yeah, in my opinion, he would be a perfect candidate for the Calming CBD cat oil, because he's a level 3 cat, or goes up to level 3, right? which means your cat is miserable, right? My goal is to have all of our clients between
Dog
stress
does not
levels,
look thrilled.
which is why,
It's like a cat in a fridge.
yeah,
What needs to be done but poor baby.
come on in, come on in, we're gonna get you, we're gonna get you. You do realize it's his first bath, right? So it's not until you do a grooming for the first time that you're able to assess what techniques worked for the cat and whether that cat would be a candidate for a pre-treatment or not. So you have to get through the first grooming before you can start the process and assess that cat, right? So apparently that's the part that triggers people the most, is that they don't want to allow that cat to get through that process to find out where that cat can be directed for any future groomings, right? So it is a process, right? Apparently everyone wants just everything to be perfect the first time, handed to them on a silver platter, because you're here for your enjoyment, for your viewing pleasure, and you're not happy with your viewing because the cat's not happy, right? Well, the next time this cat comes in for grooming, everything will be happy. He will be at stress levels 1 to 2. His owner will most likely be pre-treating with that CBD oil that I suggested. And then you can come back and then you can have that perfect viewing experience, right? But for today, you need to suck it up, Buttercup, because this is how you get to that point. You always have to take that first step to get that cat to on the right road, right? Something that piranhas want nothing to do with and are not interested in, right? Because piranhas is all about them, right? It's all about them. They say they're coming in here to help the cat. No, the only person you're helping, you're just trying to hurt people. You're trying to hurt me. You don't care about the cat. If you cared about the cat, you'd shut the fuck up and listen and maybe learn about how the process works to help the cat. But you can't even do that, can you? Right? Because you're a goddamn piranha with a goddamn piranha mentality, which has no place here on this live. Capiche? Capiche. Thank you, Banana. I got you working hard today. Alright, the best way to fluff out a coat like that is with a velocity dryer. Variable speed would be preferable. Thank you. The Shampooing dryer is the perfect little mini cat drying machine. I have it on its lowest setting right now. I don't usually have to go any higher than that. Alright, so before we start the blowout process, we may need to start with the baby step first, which is the do-it-yourself dryer. And that is the baby step before you introduce the Shampooing dryer, right? Sometimes you can't go straight for the Shampooing. Sometimes you have to start with the baby step first. Waka waka. You got this. You got this. turn the happy hoodies on. That's an extra small. This is a large. We're going to fold that back. And then we're going to layer in the sound of the Shalandi dryer over top that. There's no attachment on that. Once you feel the cat has gotten used to the dryer, you can put that attachment on, and it's going to give you better power to make it go faster. He wants to go back in the dryer box. Hi. You got this. You got this. You got this. You got this. Good boy. Alright, I'll take that off. He's saying no, so we'll take the attachment off. Wow. Good daddy. Good daddy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. See if we can put that back on again. Alright, buddy. You got this. You got this, buddy. It's like deja vu. He's exactly the way my British used to be. Not happy for the bath or the drying. But there is an all-natural remedy for that. I'll let the owner know. Waka waka. You got this. You're broken snow. marvelous. Good boy. Alright. We're going to take that comb, start combing him through. He's pretty much assumed the position. He's on a pillow. That's a do-it-yourself stand dryer. 90% chance it's not going to scare your cat. You did it. You did it. Good boy. You did it. Flip him over. That's it. Good boy. So on a scale of 1 to 10, I think he did pretty amazing for his first grooming. His coat is pretty much dry, so let's see what more we can get out with this. Wowza. Wowza, wowza, wowza. Alright, again. Do one more. Good boy. Other side. Wowza, wowza, wowza. You did it. Alright, let's pick that up. You did it. You did it.
So relaxed and kinda had a nice massage hair flip with happy days.
Waka waka. Yes. Never took Scottish Fold ears before, but I'm pretty sure that's probably what we do. Alright, you did it. Alright, there you have it. One short hair shampoo package, Scottish Fold. We gave him his first bath. He wasn't happy about it. He is a candidate for the calming CBD cat oil, just like the way my British was, right? Almost exactly the same cat. And he's all done. Thank you so much for joining us. And thank you, Banana, for being such a great fisherman. So what are all the things you can cook with piranha? Just wondering. You can still cook and eat those, right? Pretty sure you can. We could barbecue them. What do you think, Banana? We can make some piranha stew. Do all kinds of things. We can make some cat food out of it. Yeah. Yeah, you did it. Alright, say goodbye to your peeps. Next time he comes in for his grooming, things should go a lot more smoothly, swimmingly. You know, pun intended. And we should be able to keep him out of level 3. Level 3 means pure misery for a cat grooming, right? Yeah, we're going to do our best to make sure that he is no longer going into level 3. So it is possible to groom every cat at low stress levels and get them to levels 1 to 2. It doesn't usually happen on the first visit. That would be way too much to expect, right? That's called piranha mindset, right? But it will happen. If not on their second visit, for sure on their third, right? Thanks for joining us. We'll be back next time. All the best. Bye-bye.